Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please hit the subscribe. Now this start video. The WWE Universe is abuzz with speculation and excitement surrounding Seth Rollins' current storyline. As one of the most compelling figures in professional wrestling today, Rollins has consistently found ways to reinvent himself, keeping fans invested in his journey. However, a noted veteran and legal analyst, Michael Morales-Torres, believes that Rollins' transition to becoming a real heel might not be as seamless or impactful as some might hope. Rollins, often referred to as the Visionary, is currently embroiled in a high-stakes feud with none other than CM Punk, a rivalry that has brought a fresh dynamic to WWE programming. Despite the heated exchanges and intense segments, it seems the audience is gradually positioning Punk as the babyface in this rivalry. Yet, Torres argues that Rollins' immense talent and widespread popularity present significant challenges to him fully embracing a villainous role. In an exclusive interview on Sportskeeda Wrestling's Unscripted, Torres delved into the nuances of Rollins' character and the obstacles he faces in achieving a convincing heel turn. Seth Rollins has worn many hats during his illustrious WWE career, from his days as the architect of the Shield to his flamboyant, drip god persona. Rollins' ability to adapt and evolve has made him a cornerstone of WWE's main event scene. However, his versatility might also be a double-edged sword when it comes to playing the role of a traditional heel. Michael Morales-Torres noted during his unscripted appearance that Rollins' charisma and in-ring prowess naturally draw admiration from fans, even when he's positioned as the antagonist in a storyline. Seth is just too good, Torres explained. He's a phenomenal athlete, a brilliant storyteller, and someone who connects with the audience on a visceral level. Even when he tries to play the bad guy, people still cheer for him because they respect his craft. This observation underscores a broader challenge in professional wrestling: the blurred lines between heroes and villains. In an era where fans often root for performers based on their abilities rather than their scripted roles, superstars like Rollins find it difficult to elicit pure disdain from the audience. While Rollins enjoys a massive fan base, not everyone in the wrestling world is equally enamored with the Visionary. Vince Russo, a former WWE head writer and a polarizing figure in his own right, has frequently voiced his reservations about Rollins' character and approach. During an episode of Legion of Ra, Russo offered a scathing critique of Rollins, suggesting that the former Universal Champion might be overestimating his own appeal. Seth Rollins is someone who probably thinks too much of himself, Russo remarked. He's a great performer, but sometimes it feels like he's more concerned about being seen as cool than actually telling a story that resonates with everyone. Russo's comments highlight a common criticism of modern wrestling storytelling: the tendency for performers to prioritize style over substance. However, it's worth noting that Rollins has consistently demonstrated his ability to deliver high-quality matches and compelling narratives, even amid such critiques. The ongoing feud between Seth Rollins and CM Punk has captivated fans, with both superstars bringing their A-game to the table. Punk's return to WWE has been nothing short of electrifying, and his rivalry with Rollins feels like a natural fit given their shared history and contrasting personas. With the two megastars set to collide at Raw's Netflix premiere on January 6, anticipation for the showdown is at an all-time high. Punk's recent promos have positioned him as the voice of reason, a seasoned veteran looking to prove his mettle against the brash and confident Rollins. Meanwhile, Rollins has leaned into his larger-than-life persona, portraying himself as the rightful top dog in WWE. The January 6 clash promises to be a turning point in their rivalry. Will Rollins finally embrace the dark side, shedding his flamboyant facade for a more menacing demeanor? Or will Punk's underdog charm continue to win over the crowd, solidifying his place as the hero of this story? As WWE heads into 2025, Seth Rollins remains one of the company's most reliable and versatile stars. His ability to adapt to changing dynamics ensures that he will continue to be a focal point of WWE programming, whether as a face or a heel. However, the challenges highlighted by Michael Morales-Torres and Vince Russo raise important questions about the nature of his character and the direction of his storylines. If Rollins is to succeed as a true heel, he may need to find a way to subvert expectations and tap into a darker, more ruthless side of his persona. This could involve taking risks with his character, abandoning the flashy outfits and catchphrases that have endeared him to fans, and fully committing to a more sinister role. Seth Rollins' career trajectory has often been likened to that of a chameleon, constantly adapting to fit the environment of WWE's ever-changing landscape. From his breakout as the architect of the Shield to his current role as the Visionary, Rollins has consistently demonstrated his ability to evolve. This ability, while impressive, is also a challenge when it comes to establishing himself as a believable heel. The essence of a true wrestling villain lies in their ability to make the audience despise them entirely. Historically, icons like Ric Flair, Triple H, and even Vince McMahon himself thrived as heels because they evoked genuine animosity. In contrast, Rollins' charisma and skill often blur the lines, leaving fans reluctant to fully boo him. Despite his best efforts to generate heat, he ends up earning begrudging admiration, which complicates his attempts to become a definitive antagonist. In today's wrestling landscape, audiences are far more informed and engaged than ever before. Social media platforms and behind-the-scenes content have provided fans with unprecedented access to the lives of WWE superstars. This insight has created a paradigm shift. Fans no longer see wrestlers as mere characters in a scripted show, but as real people with incredible talent and dedication. For someone like Seth Rollins, this phenomenon amplifies the challenge of being a true heel. Fans appreciate Rollins not only for his in-ring performances, but also for his dedication to his craft, his infectious personality during interviews, and his visible passion for the industry. This admiration often outweighs the disdain he tries to cultivate through his on-screen persona. Michael Morales-Torres touched on this dynamic in his interview, stating, "It's almost impossible for someone like Seth to be universally hated. He's too good at what he does. Even when he cheats or mocks the fans, they can't help but cheer because they know they're witnessing greatness." One intriguing aspect of Rollins' current storyline is the role CM Punk plays as a counterbalance. Punk's return to WWE brought with it a unique dynamic. Known for his anti-establishment persona, Punk has historically thrived as a divisive figure. However, in this feud, Punk's role as a babyface feels natural, perhaps even necessary, to give the storyline its emotional weight. Punk's ability to connect with fans as the underdog or the voice of the people stands in stark contrast to Rollins' flamboyant and often larger-than-life persona. This contrast not only drives the narrative, but also puts additional pressure on Rollins to deliver as a heel. If Rollins can't convincingly establish himself as the antagonist, the feud risks losing its emotional impact. Looking ahead, WWE faces the challenge of booking Seth Rollins in a way that maximizes his potential as both a character and a performer. The January 6 clash with CM Punk could serve as a pivotal moment, offering Rollins an opportunity to lean into a darker, more aggressive version of his character. To truly resonate as a heel, Rollins may need to make drastic changes to his presentation. This could involve abandoning some of his more crowd-pleasing traits, such as his flashy wardrobe and iconic laugh, and instead embracing a more grounded, menacing persona. WWE's creative team must also support this evolution by crafting storylines that challenge Rollins to push the boundaries of his character. Seth Rollins remains one of WWE's most captivating figures, and his ongoing feud with CM Punk has the potential to be one of the defining rivalries of his career. However, the question of whether Rollins can become a real heel lingers. While his talent is undeniable, the unique challenges of modern wrestling storytelling and his natural charisma make this a daunting task. As fans await the next chapter in this story, one thing is certain. Seth Rollins' journey will continue to be a masterclass in character evolution and storytelling. Whether he succeeds in becoming a true heel or blazes a new trail entirely, Rollins' legacy as one of WWE's most dynamic performers is already secure. Seth Rollins' journey in WWE is far from over, and his feud with CM Punk is just one chapter in a much larger story. Whether or not he can become a real heel remains to be seen, but one thing is certain. Rollins is a master of reinvention, and he will undoubtedly continue to surprise and entertain the WWE Universe. As the January 6 Clash approaches, fans will be watching closely to see how this storyline unfolds. Will Rollins rise to the occasion and redefine himself once again, or will Punk's resurgence steal the spotlight? Whatever the outcome, the WWE Universe is in for an unforgettable ride.